Here are my fabrics. So those are filler pieces. These are my backgrounds and these are my feature fabrics here. Now before we do any applique, I've traced my hearts onto steamer seam, got 7 traced on, and that's from this page on the solid line. But I'm going to join the pieces before I do the applique. That's going to make joining those pieces in the middle much easier. Each of these dark orange I've joined onto one of these backgrounds. Same background for the greens. The gold I've put onto this one, fabric 29, and the pink onto the same one. So every one gets joined to a background. Half of them get put aside to use as the backgrounds for the applique, and the other half are going to have the hearts put on them. So I need one of the pink ones, 2 of my gold ones, 2 of my green ones, and 2 of my bright orange ones. These are the ones that I'm going to put the steamer seam on. And what I've done also is I've pressed my seams open, and that way I'm not trying to steamer seam something with 3 layers of fabric. So cut my heart out roughly outside the line. And now I'm going to peel off the back, leaving the glue on this side. And I want to make sure that I line up the dip in the heart and the bottom of the heart with this central seam. So you can see through the steamer seam quite well. So that's going to go on like this, and then I'm going to use my Teflon mat. Can't find my fancy one today, so I'm just using my basic one. And then I'm going to iron that on. Now do be careful which way round you put them on. With the dark orange, both of them need to be laid down like this. Put the white on the right for the on the wrong side of the fabric, so that the left-hand side of your heart will be white. So with the green ones, they're the same as the orange. I'm actually going to put them into piles so that I don't lose track while I'm putting the applique on. So the green ones are also that way round. My light orange are the other way round. They have the colour on the right hand side on the wrong side of the fabric. So I'll be putting my heart on these. With the orange on the right. And that's for both of these pieces, like that. And then for the pink one, that's the same. The pink goes on the right hand side. So these ones will be put on like this, and these ones are put on like this. Once they're all ironed down, I'm going to cut out on the line, and then we can place them on the backgrounds. A little tip for cutting out is once you have these on, you can fold it in half, and it's a symmetrical piece. So if I start here, you need strong scissors to get through all the layers there, but these scissors are going through no problem. And cut both at the same time, and that way your piece will be absolutely symmetrical. Like that. So there are my pieces, and now I'm going to get the backgrounds and put them on. The orange one is going to go on this way, and the gold one is going to go on this way. To make sure I get them all consistent, I'm going to put my 1/2 inch line of my ruler on the bottom of the block and then line the heart up there, and I'm lining the seam up with this with the background seam. So now I can take this paper off. And they're all the opposite colour, so the orange is going to go on the light background. Line up my seams. Easy peasy. There's that one done. And then this one and the green will be lined up like this. The colourful part of the background on the left. Put my ruler on. Line that up. And that's on. Here are all my blocks laid out, so I'm going to press them down now, and then I'll go and stitch around them before I join them all together. I've stitched around them all now. I used the same colour all the way around rather than changing over to a white over here, and I like the way they look. And I've taken my threads through to the back and tied them off. So now I just need to take my stabilizer off, tear away off, and then once I've done all of these, I can then assemble the blocks. So we're making 2 blocks today. One is going to be the dark orange next to the gold, and that goes next to the green. So that's going to be one block, and then we've got our other filler pieces to add to that. So I'll assemble those first, and then our other block is a vertical one. We've got the green at the top, followed by the gold, the dark orange, and the pink at the bottom. So here's my horizontal block finished, and I've put my 18.5-inch long piece strip on the top first once I joined these sections together, and then I put my other rectangle on the left hand side. So that one's finished, and then there is the vertical one.